So this colour wheel that we used was devised by a gentleman called Johannes Itten. He was from the Bauhaus School of Art in Germany, and he noticed when his students were painting, they would paint in specific palettes. They would either start with a cool blue-based palette, or they would start with a warm yellow-based palette. And then they would either go brighter, bolder, or they would go softer, more muted. And that then split up into the different seasons. So you've got the spring, summer, autumn, and winter. So you'll remember from primary school days that we were taught that there were three primary colours, yellow, blue and red. All those colours then make up everything else in the world. Johannes Itten's work defined it further, that actually everything in the world is either yellow based, so sits on the top half of the colour wheel there, so is warm and is an autumn or spring palette, or cool, blue based, sitting on the bottom half of the colour wheel there, so therefore winter or summer. The one exception to that is true red. Poppy red is the one colour that absolutely works for everyone. It's the one colour that has an absence of yellow or blue in it. So it can be seen as sitting like a full stop in the centre of the colour wheel there. If you are yellow based in your skin tone, then the poppy red might work really well for you. But if you think about mixing some yellow paint in with that poppy red, you would get more of an orangey red, which might be even better. If, however, you're blue based in your skin tone, so that's the cells at the base of your skin are blue, then the poppy red again might be okay. But if you think about mixing it with some blue paint, you get more of a carmine or scarlet or burgundy type of red, and that might be better for you. So it's all about how much yellow or blue is going on in the colour and how much yellow and blue is going on in your skin tone. If you think about traditional artists, they do tend to stick to those specific palettes, because when you put colours together that harmonise, that tone, they all work with each other. They all flow, they all create this lovely, beautiful harmony that's pleasing on the eye. It's nice to look at. So that's why people buy the paintings and they put them in the wall. If you think about a lot of the traditional artists, they will stick to specific palettes. So Picasso traditionally did the really bold colours of winter, high contrast. Then you've got Monet, who does the soft summer harmonies, the soft blends of summer. And then Constable does the really rich, warm, earthy colours of autumn. And Hockney does the bright colours of spring. So the reason that that happens is because you've got all the colours that work with each other, and you get colours that are pleasing on the eye, that are really nice to look at. And artists will sell more work because when people look at it, they think, oh, that's lovely. Now, some modern artists will deliberately want to disturb you or create a sinister vibe with their artwork. And what they'll do is they'll put a deliberate clash value in, and they'll put some colours in a wrong season with another season. And what that does is it creates this jarring effect that makes you think, oh, not liking that. And actually that can then mean that you're feeling a bit on edge, you're feeling a bit disturbed by the artwork, but that's deliberate on the artist's part. So it's really quite clever. The exact same thing happens with you. If you wear colours up against your skin tone that harmonise with your skin tone, people see the harmony, they feel automatically relaxed in your company, you build rapport much easier, people assume that you're open, honest and friendly, which ultimately is what we all want. If you're wearing colours that clash with your skin tone, people see the clash. Now, they're not a trained colour consultant, so they don't know that it's just the colour that's not working for you, but they see the clash, and if they can consciously figure it out, they might say to you, are you not feeling well today, or did you not sleep well last night? Because sometimes in the wrong colours we don't look well rested, or we don't look well. Worse than that though, if their conscious mind can't figure it out, their subconscious mind gets this nagging little message going, oh, there's something about that picture that I'm not happy with, there's something going on that can't put my finger on it, but I'm not happy. So it means that you are then having to work harder to build people's trust. You're starting off on the back foot, and you're actually having to work harder to gain people's trust and for people to know that you're open, honest and friendly. So far better in the world that we take away those barriers, and if you're wearing the colours that work for you, then you've got that whole harmony going on, and you'll find it easier to build rapport, to build trust, and for people to know with certainty that you're open, honest and friendly. Now, the film industry, they use this all the time. Commercial organisations use it all the time. If someone's going through a horrendous time in their life, yeah, they'll not do their hair or their makeup, but they'll put them in the wrong colours. And then when life's rosy in the garden again, oh look, their makeup and hair's done and they've got the right colours on. In the wrong colours, some people can look a bit severe or a little bit dodgy or sinister. And in the wrong colours, people can actually look like they're a villain or a baddie. And that is used in the film industry as well. If you've got a mafia film, they get an inherently blue-based man and they put him in a khaki suit. And before he's even read the script, he's looking dodgy and sinister. Virgin Airlines, now they're quite switched on. They have chosen not any red, they've chosen true red, because they want all their front of house to look open, honest, friendly, and actually putting all their front of house with that lovely splash of poppy red means that everyone, regardless of what season, when they're working, will have that open, honest and friendly look.